I need these chairs filled. Otherwise, it'll make the film look bad.
Thank you.
And people in other locations, may I have these chairs filled, please, will think that you guys are a bunch of wimps for not showing up for this. Come on, miss. Help me out. Thank you. I said miss. I'm older than she is. So welcome. I'm Dianne McNinch. I am a certified laughter yoga trainer. There are laughter leaders, and I train them. And what we're going to cover today, I'm going to be giving you tools to deal with your workplace and home stress. As you know, stress is bad.
We know.
Negating stress is good. And I'm going to give you a little background of how I got into this. Some of you might have heard back in the 1960s, there's a fellow, Norman Cousins, who had a terrible disease. He was in the hospital, nothing was helping, so he checked himself into a 5-star hotel. He couldn't sleep, he was in constant pain, nothing was working. So he took, what did we have back then? Films, videos of the Three Stooges, Laurel and Hardy, and what he found was 20 minutes of laughter gave him 2 hours free of pain. 2 hours. That was back in the 60s. Now, in the what year is this? This is 2011. Okay, in 2007, I was finishing a position as the executive director of a nonprofit in Long Beach. And the culture that they came from didn't understand that the board of directors' job was to set policy, not run the place. So after I got them out of $1.2 million in debt, which doesn't sound like much for a company this size, but if you're talking a nonprofit, that's a lot. Got them $80,000 in the red, 4 new funding sources. They said, Dianne, we insist that you do this. And you must sign this paper. These were new board members. And they just refused to believe that their job was to set policy. Well, one of the things they wanted me to do was redirect grant funding. Now, that's against the law. I signed a contract. I asked for money for the agency for these funds to do this with. It's against the law. You can be thrown in jail for taking money from here and doing something else with it. And the real fun of this situation was the funding source was the California Department of Corrections. Oh yeah, I'm going to mess with the funds from the people that can put me in jail. I don't think so. So obviously, I had a moral decision to make. I left. And a couple days later, I never have the television on in the daytime, April 7th, Oprah Winfrey had laughter yoga on. And when I left this situation, which had become really horrible to me, I decided that everything I do for the rest of my life will be good for me and will provide benefit to others. So there's Oprah. And she's got Jeffrey Breyer from Laguna on and a guy from Chicago and all of this. And I thought, wow, I've been a teacher. I could do this. So that was 2007. I'm going to take the story a little further. One of the things, and I went to a 5-day training led by Dr. Madan Kataria. He's the medical doctor from India that started the laughter yoga thing. Since then, there have been over 400 articles written about the science of how this works and how it reduces stress, boosts the immune system for people dealing with cancer, and relieves pain, all the good stuff. So what we promised is that we will teach this every day for 3 months. So I live in Long Beach, went to the ocean. Sometimes it was just me and the seagulls. Sometimes other people showed up. After 3 months, I was able to go off of all of the medication I had been taking for clinical depression for 11 years. Out of pocket, I had been spending $400 a month. That was 2007. This is 2011. I'm doing well. So that's my story of how this works and why I'm passionate about it. And I've been in the workplace. How many of you are on the phone with clients or other people during the day? Do you have a mirror by your phone? I'm going to suggest you do, not just to check on that you're cute and handsome all day long, but it's almost impossible to frown at yourself in a mirror. So if you have a mirror there on your phone, and you're dealing with someone who is stretching your patience, it's really hard to look at your angry face in the mirror. Smiling itself creates good chemicals. Laughter creates endorphins, oxytocins. Now suddenly, see, stress makes us stupid sometimes too. Opioids, all these chemicals. What did I say? Stress does that or laughter?
Laughter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And they're good for us. It's our internal pharmacy that costs us nothing. So just the act of smiling, your face up, your eyes crinkled, the good look creates chemicals that are good for your body. Stress, on the other hand, whacks them out. The amalgama, that's the part of the brain that we're hardwired. We were hardwired to run away from the saber-toothed tiger. You know, the lion or the saber-toothed tiger is coming out of the cave and it's going to eat us. And so what happens? Everything goes to your runaway muscles. I am sure that every one of you at one time or another has been in a situation, a job interview, a test in school. You got to go into the boss's office, and he or she has had that tone. I need to speak to you for just a minute. Oh, crap. Dang! Your hearing stops, your mind goes blank. If you had to read something and someone would give you $1 million, you can't, because that's your stress. You can't control that. Stress can make intelligent people act like idiots. You know, on that drive home, you're going to think of everything you would have, could have said hello when you were called on the carpet. That's just bringing back called on the carpet for me, for some instances. Yeah, you get stupid. It's not your fault. You're hardwired to do that. But what the laughter does, and we'll go back to the hardwired, after you're running away from the tiger, after you're just all that, you're going to stop and you automatically take a deep breath. That's what laughter does. When you start that diaphragmatic breathing, it switches the brain, and all the good chemicals start coming in to counteract the stress chemicals. Stress, as you know, can cause depression. It can rewire our brain. It's not good. It can contribute to diabetes, certain types of heart disease, high blood pressure, of course, and general grumpiness, because that's what happens. And it's chemical. It's not our fault. So what you can do after a stressful situation is use your own antidote, and that's laughter. Today we're talking about the science behind it. We're going to do some gentle stretching exercises. Then we're going to do some playful laughter exercises, and we're going to end with kind of a guided relaxation. And all of that creates for your body very beneficial results. So you said you were taking yoga to help you. And you know, everybody's under stress. You've got a job, you've got a family, you've got a roof over your head, you've got a car that wants gas. We have stress in our lives. We need some to keep us going, but we also need to control it to keep healthy. So what causes stress for you? Okay, never mind. What do you do to counteract it? This lady started taking yoga.
Play softball or bowling.
Very good.
Sports.
Play sports, video games.
Yeah, those are good things because it takes your mind off of the stressful things.
I garden.
That's a good thing. Getting in touch with nature.
A run.
Running is good.
Go running or see friends.
Yeah.
Sure, drinking.
See, that works too. Because you're there with friends and you're laughing and you're having a good time. It all works. So I'd like you all to stand up now. We're going to do some gentle stretching. And there's water over there because you're going to need it. You will, I guarantee. So come this way a little bit, please. Yeah, we'll do that later.
They don't hold my hand. Come on.
So this is, the yoga part is the breathing, okay? And the word yoga just means unity. So we're combining our mental and our physical for the yoga. So if you just try and reach up to the ceiling, and some, you probably can, but you don't really have to. So stretch, right, left, really give it a good stretch. No new pain, but stretch, right, left, right, left. Now we're going to take a deep breath in, bend over, and let it out like a rag doll. In. In again. Come join us.
Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
Come on.
Wait, I'm going to get my cell phone because I want to videotape this.
We're videotaping
What's
it.
it say?
And I'm going to teach you cell phone laughter, so come on.
You get 18 points right now. I'll be
20
there
points.
soon. That's
No,
all.
we won't want to see you there. Okay.
He comes in and get that, we're all
Everybody's
bent
bent
over.
over.
Yeah.
Dan's taking up most of the screen.
Wow.
Can you on video?
Okay, breathing in.
HR proof right here. Okay.
Arms up. Why is she looking at me? In, and,
I don't.
okay, one more. In, and, okay. I'm trying to think. You guys are pretty limber and young. I think we're limber enough. Oh, let's do the shoulder roll, just because it feels good. Okay, you're going to take your right shoulder back. 1, 2, 3. Forward. 1, 2, 3. The other shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Both shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3. Back. 1, 2, 3. So you found some Rice Krispies? Okay, it's just calcium. It's just some calcium popping there. So it's normal. It's normal. Okay. Could I borrow your watch?
Half his watch.
What time am I supposed to be done?
We were thinking 12:30.
There's
Okay.
no stress, whenever you want to get done.
Okay. Okay. There we go. That's perfect. Thank you. Are you okay? You're not. Your arms. Sure. Why not?
Your man's gonna offer it to you.
I was told to never say no to a gift because that offends the giver.
This. When you get catched though, it's so fun.
Yeah, okay, fine. So, what we're giving, besides enjoying this, I'm giving you tools where you can laugh on your own. So what we're going to start doing is some playful laughter exercises. These are based on everyday situations. And by the end of the session, I hope I've brought each of you to a comfort level where you can laugh for no reason, just for your own health. You don't have to have a joke. You don't have to have a silly screensaver. It's for you. Now, I suggest you do this in the car when you're alone. Or warn your family that, you know, they're going to be hearing laughter because you are laughing for your health. And they will think you're really crazy. But that's all right because it's good for you. And that's the yoga part, bringing it in, taking care of yourself. So the first one we're going to talk about is called cell phone laughter.